Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Life Without Planets, and I have some more information for you. So we're going to be talking about what this country is built upon. This country is built upon line. So the art of deceit. It is not for life and liberty, and that's what society needs to function. Trust builds relationship Trust builds relationships, which is um, and human like institutions. It Lying causes an atmosphere of death that will destroy or wear down. It will wear you down. One lie costs for another. It causes a dishonest web. Your fate will be Lying demands a lot of energy to protect false friends. Um, to protect these false friends, you have to maintain groups. You have to put out disinformation. Um, it causes for the destruction of nation morals. And you have to camouflage your actions with normalcy to avert suspicion. Okay, so now we're going to get into the nervous system. Okay, why does these things get under our skin? If the etymology of demon is you, if the devil is you, then let's see, how do we stop feeding these cravings of nothing? So the nervous system creates splits, which is island realities. Okay. Number one, cellular safety and danger. Number two, territorial status, dominance, helplessness, which is your emotions. Number three, neutral signals, meditate by discrimination, and connect artifacts. Neutral symbols, meditate by discrimination, and it connects artifacts and your symbols. So symbols can mean anything because you don't know how to talk. So you just drew a picture and then you can't really expect anybody to know what you're drawing unless it's like a fish, um, a boat, things like that. So those are like artifacts. Okay, number four, cultural, domestic, sexual values. These are the splits that your nervous system takes. So your nervous system goes into cellular safety and danger, fight or fight, territorial status, dominance, helplessness, which is your emotions, neutral signals, meditate by discrimination, and connect artifacts and your symbols. Number four, cultural, domestic, sexual values. Number five, larval survival cues, aka your pleasure and beauty. Number seven, DNA memories and forecasts. Number seven is DNA memories and forecasts. Number eight is atomic nuclear quantum signals registered and metadated by the brain. Each nervous system creates its own island realities. The truth is defined by the wiring of the individual's nervous system. So your truth is decided by your nervous system. Your nervous system is genetic, imprinted and conditioned. Okay, now we're going to talk about core is your essence. Part of the drama, your core is part of the drama that is carried out during the entire victim's life. It is the mind trying to protect this untouched core essence of their mind from being touched by another. Therapy and integration scare the victim's mind that the integrity of the core and its innocence will be violated, and the victim mind does everything it can to avoid contaminating the integrity of their core. Only the programmer only understands the victim safety issue. Dehumanized parts function as gems slash crystals. You have to maintain your trauma. The proxy core is allowed to want to move towards health. So your proxy core is allowed to want to move towards health. Mind you, this is not your brain. Your core is not your brain. Maybe your core is the wing of the heart and the mind. It is possibly could be yin and yang. So the proxy core is allowed to want to move toward health with a therapist. Think this is the true core. The first split. Gems are placed hypothonically in the deepest mind levels. Few therapists search. People have not accepted the reality that there is no one personality in charge of a monarch system who can simply decide to quit coping with life. So that's why therapists have been researched. It's almost like the narcissism craze. Therapists rather just pin it all on one person when you are in fact in charge of your own mind. Many therapists want to believe that some person is the real reason, but these fragments have in turn often been built into full-blown personalities with all the elements. Just as you would smash a mirror into 1,000 pieces. Now this is called a primal self. Silence alters. Waves of hidden splits, or if you scream, you die. Or the hidden splits used to blackmail other alters who are created later. Silence is pre-language alters. Silence, not science. Okay, let's get into a little bit about gang stalking. Okay, detecting abductions. Not avoidable. This stuff is not unavoidable and it's not undetectable. Okay? So if you watch a lot of First 48, all of a sudden you're the killer because you think you know what's going to happen. So you just have to know things. Like one of the top clues is number sightings, ear tones, synchronicities, urges to lie down, sleep, or even drive somewhere else, and your intuition, your sixth sense. So your senses is hear, see, touch, taste. So if you get a little tingle, that is your sixth sense that something is going on. And that's how, just a little bit about gang stalking. They have to abduct you. They have to alien abduct you because they are emotional vampires. They are vampires not on this earth because the sun kills vampires. Okay. This is the Einsteinian existence. Okay. The control of energies within the human body, within the nervous system, DNA codes and atoms. So the Einsteinian existence, or the guy who made math, the control of energies within the body, within the nervous system, DNA code and atoms. Number one, body function and sensory input intake. That's how they control your energy, by your senses, your sensory input and intake, and your body function. So if you're going to itch, itch. If you're going to twitch, twitch. Number two, being blue, boom. Being blue, boom, a bomb. Being blue out your body. And yet you're still alive. And I was just kidding about the bomb. The genetic freedom of all life forms to live and evolve, aka genetic research, which hurts, manipulates, enslaves, or genocides other life forms. Number four, the nuclear freedom of metaphiliological intelligence, which is basically number three. Okay, so that is the Einstein existence. That niggas are trying to get under your skin. Okay. Okay, here are your brain waves. General or regular programming. Alpha is the base control personality. Pronounced memory retention, increased physical strength and visual accuracy. The beta equals sexual programming slaves. This programming eliminates all learned moral convictions and stimulates primitive instincts. Cat alters or kitten programming. Tilta. Psychic programming. Bloodliners of multi-generational satanic families. Electronic mind control. Monarch programming comes from gang stalking, like schizo is psychosis, but psychosis is not schizo. Monarch programming comes from gang stalking, like schizo is psychosis, but psychosis isn't schizophrenia. That's what I mean by schizophrenia. Delta equals killer programming. Special agents or elite soldiers in covert operations. Subjects are devoid of fear and systematic in carrying out their assignments. Self-distrust or suicide instructions are layered here. And that's all that I have for you guys with Life Without Planets. Thank you and good night.